Is that you or the cat pooping?
That's a cat poop.
So I have here a box that just arrived. A much anticipated box. I have been waiting for months, no joke, to get these. It's from Glasshouse Works. Do you like it? You'll get the box later. It's from Glasshouse Works, and I ordered this the end of April, and it is August 19th now, I believe it is. 19th, 20th? No, it's 19th.
Mm-hmm.
It's 19th. So it took a very long time. I'm going to refrain from judging and comments. Don't you raise that eyebrow at me until after I look at the plants, because if it's amazing looking plants, then my opinion is probably gonna be a little bit better. Hi, Blade. But they have some pretty amazing, unique plants at reasonably good prices, things you really just don't see offered elsewhere. The shipping is what kills you, though. I don't know if it's just Washington State, in which I live, is a lot more expensive to ship to, what with the agricultural restrictions. That can sometimes be a factor, I think, but it was insanely steep shipping cost. I'm not even going to mention how much it was. It was that bad. But there is a Japanese beetle certificate quarantine there, so it looks official. So I can't remember. It has literally been so long that I can't even remember everything I ordered. There were 3 main plants that I really wanted. There are 2 philodendrons and a ceropegia. And after I placed the order in April, I got an email saying that the ceropegia, which I had really, really wanted, was... Why did I have to put body butter on before I did this? It's very slippery. The ceropegia I wanted was out of stock. So that was kind of a bummer, but there were still a couple of other plants that I was very excited to get, some rare ones, and then a few others to just pad the order a little bit, make it worth my time. Interesting. So I shall read that little tidbit later. I forgot about that plant. I'm excited. I'm so excited. Okay, well, this is a disappointment right here. This is my Hoya compacta, or the Hindu rope, and it's got quite a bit of dead growth on it here. So this is one that I just added to the order to help pad it. I had one a long time ago, but the mealy bugs overtook it one winter, so I decided it was $5 I'd try it again. But I have to say that's kind of disappointing specimen right there. I'm not sure. I have a feeling they probably recently potted this up. But you'd think you'd notice that when you send a plant. But I'm going to reserve judgment. I'm nervous now. doesn't look too bad. So this, I believe they call Princess Vine or Empress Vine or something like that, but this is Cissus. I can't even read that writing. That could be ancient Atlantis. Albonidans is the. I will add a little blurb in here as to the whole name because I'm forgetting. It is a cissus, and the species, I think they refer to it as the princess vine or empress vine or something like that. They have really long aerial roots, which are pretty cool. And as you know, I love all things vining. And this particular type has sort of silvery leaves as opposed to just the plain green leaves. So this one doesn't look too bad. It is pretty much bone dry, which is disconcerting since it is summer in the United States and you think you would water it real good. Oops. Yeah. Reserve judgment still. Just 2 plants in. What a paper. Who do I grab next? So this is a Kalanchoe, which I generally loathe Kalanchoe. I don't find them attractive, but this one is a Kalanchoe. I don't know the last name on it, and like I said, it's been months since I ordered these, so I will have to add the species name later on when I find it. But this particular Kalanchoe has really amazing pendulous coral bell flowers, and I'm thinking that I need some more succulents with some interesting flowers in my sunroom, and I think I might put this guy in a bit of a hanging basket or little hanging planter. So the cat jumps up and smashes them. I don't remember ordering. Yes. Okay, this is a better specimen. This is a Philodendron by pinna-folium Splash Gordon. So he has, I think it's hard to tell from these guys, but you can see on some of the newer leaves that they are gently variegated. Not going to be any wild, crazy, bright variegation, but it's a subtle variegation. I have a feeling it's probably on the youngest foliage that it's most noticeable, and then it turns more green. So kind of a cool one. There's some slight damage to the leaves, but nothing a little humidity won't clear up. Or help with, I should say. It won't clear it up. The one at the very bottom of the box is super cool. So it's a little bonus plant, which I'm pretty sure I already have this guy, but this is a Philodendron Deja Vu. There's a strip clown. There's a strip club in
There's a
town.
strip clown by us.
There's a stripping clown around, kids. Watch out for it. So I already have this guy. That's fine. I don't mind too. Maybe I'll just combine them for an even chunkier plant.
Ronald
That's-
with no pants Donald.
I have seen in other videos that Glasshouse Works tends to send a bonus plant. So that was very nice of them. Thank you for the bonus plant. You did pick a philodendron, which I am recently very into. I just wish it was something I didn't have, but that's okay. I can either give it as a gift or bulk up my other collection. Or other specimen, I mean. Okay, this is the one I am super excited about. This is the Jose Bueno Philodendron. Ah! Yes! Yeah! Look at that big old chonker. Look at that chunky beast. So, he did get a little bit origami'd, this leaf here. And I'm slightly surprised that they sent this to me, because it feels a little tender, and one of the holdups in shipping this order was the fact that they were having a very hard time, first of all, rooting the Jose Bueno, and then two, they said that the leaves were very young and would be destroyed in transit, so they are waiting for the leaves to harden up before they were going to ship it, because they just get trashed in the mail. So this one's it feels kind of newish still, but I guess it's hardened off enough to send it. And again, he's pretty dry, so I'm probably gonna water all these guys after I'm done filming here. And so I emailed them quite a bit over the past couple months about when I was gonna get my plants, and to be honest, there was a few times there that I was suspicious that they weren't going to send them and something was wrong with the company. They were shady. But there's been a number of reviews over the internet, very positive ones. I usually check Dave's Garden. They have a section called Garden Watchdog that lets customers rate and review various online catalog plant ordering sites, etc. I don't know if any of that made sense, but for people to review. So that's the website I've been checking, and there's also been a number of YouTubers that have done unboxing videos too from them, and they all looked like pretty healthy plants. So I just decided to wait for the order to arrive and trust that it would. My friend Erin also said that she's ordered from them and has been happy, so I decided not to ask for a refund, just to wait it out and see. They were very good about communicating with me, prompt with replying to my emails and questions about them, and apparently they've been having a lot of orders on the Jose Bueno and the Splash Gordon, and in one of the past emails from a couple weeks ago said that they actually had to order at least the Jose Buenos. I don't know about the Splash Gordons, but they had to order from an outside company to fulfill all their back orders for these the Jose Buenos, because they were having trouble rooting them. So I thought that was pretty interesting. And then a note here, and then in my last email from them, they said the lady got a little confused. She thought that I had more recently purchased this order, and she was saying that a lot of the Splash Gordons were having trouble rooting. So they've apparently had some issues rooting philodendrons this year, which was the holdup for a lot of people. And then a note here on the splash gourd, and I think it's kind of funny. It says, the splash gordons are finally ready. Don't understand why after 20 years of offering it, suddenly it is popular, even though it never sells on site. So that's kind of sad, because I think he's pretty cool, and you know, there's a lot of people interested in just the species, and this is slightly more interesting than just the plain by pinna-folium, flinging dirt everywhere, species. I think it's cool, and it was a pretty good price too. I want to say it was $12.50. They did raise the price. I noticed on their website last time I was there. I think they are charging like $25 for it now, so it's gone up. But I am dismayed it took so long, and you know, I've been in the nursery industry for a while now too, and it seems a little bit odd to me to have people pay for plants and not have them ready. So I don't know if they just have limited space at their facilities and can't have rows and rows of propagation going on, so they just propagate to order. It is a little weird to me, and unfortunately it did take a very long time, longer than I anticipated, even though I have heard that it might take a while, both from their website and from other reviews. So if you order from Glasshouse Works, expect it to take a while. Don't expect in a week's time you're going to get your plants. It's probably not going to happen. They have to propagate them, harden them off, and then they do say on their website that it depends on the time of year if they'll even ship them or not. So there were many frustrations in this ordering from Glasshouse Works, but overall the plants look pretty good. I'm not very happy with the Hoya. I've seen a lot better specimens. It was $5, so I can't complain too much, but it's a little sad. The rest of everybody looks pretty good. There wasn't any real damage to speak of. They were a little dry, but other than that, it's a pretty good haul, and I would consider ordering from them in the future. I think they'd have to have a number of very interesting plants in stock all at once for me to put an order together. Yeah, overall, I'm pretty okay with my shipment, and there were some definite winners, some definite not winners. No offense, little buddy, but that is all.